everybody, it's Sharmel. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with a wig tutorial. So this video is sponsored by Janet Collection. You guys know I work with Janet Collection all the time. So maybe like last month I uploaded a video all about their new DIY wig kit that comes with the wig head and essentially everything that you'll need to do your own DIY wigs. So they actually are launching two different type of DIY kits. So I'm here today reviewing the second one. And so this is the EZ DIY custom wig kit. Now the difference between the previous wig kit is this one actually comes with the hair. The original wig kit, you just kind of get the materials that you need. With this one, it doesn't come with the wig head, but you get the hair plus the needle, the thread, the glue, everything that you need for the wig. So I got the 13x4 temple lace frontal closure, and my lengths are 12, 14, and 16. I ended up chopping mine up into this cute little bob. This time I actually did do the frontal. I will say that these frontals are extremely thick, so you will have to do a lot of plucking, which you will see me do throughout the video. This is a quick weave wig, so I actually glued my tracks instead of sewing them on the wig cap. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you a quick intro. Definitely check out their DIY wig making kits, and let's jump into this video.
Alright, so your kit will come packaged like this. It has all the information on what's included in your kit. And once you open the box, you'll get a pamphlet with all the details on how to create your own wig. It gives you a step-by-step procedure. And then you'll have this small box which includes all the materials that you'll need to make your wig. So you'll get a mesh dome cap, two samples of their Rose Aroma Therapy leave-in. You'll get a couple of wig clips, thread to sew your wig if you choose. You get lace glue to adhere your frontal. And you also get some other goodies like T-pins and duck clips and a needle, if I didn't say needle already. And so here are the bundles. So again, I have 16, 14, and 12-inch bundles. And this is just the regular straight in a natural black color. And then here is the lace frontal, the lace temple frontal. So again, it's like a closure with just the edges. We're going to move on to creating the wig. So I have my cap placed on my wig head, and I'm going to start by doing the frontal first. So I like to place my frontal a little further than the actual wig cap, as you guys can see. If you look closely, the frontal is beyond the band on that wig cap. I'm going to secure that with pins, and then I'm going to start sewing the frontal on. So you basically just sew along the back side part of the frontal, and then once the frontal is secure, I cut off all of that excess lace. And so like I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to be doing a quick weave wig. So I took that frontal and cap off, and I'm going to place two shower caps over my wig head to protect my wig head so that the wig doesn't get stuck once I'm gluing it. So then I'm going to place that cap back over those two shower caps. And then I'm going to take this Escher brand weave bonding glue, and I'm just going to start adhering my wefts to the wig cap. So I'm basically going from one end of the frontal all the way around to the other end. And so the easiest way to do quick weaves, I find, is just actually putting the glue on the wig and then placing the wefts onto the glue instead of trying to like put the glue on the weft and then line it up. This way is a lot easier and less messier. And I'm also going in with a blow dryer to make sure that the track is adhered to the cap. You go in and just press along the track just to make sure that it's super secure. And so I'm going to be doing a bob. So I'm starting with the shortest bundle at the bottom. So I started with a 12-inch bundle at the bottom, and then I went 12, 14, 16. And yeah, I'm just going back and forth from one temple to the other temple, gluing the tracks, and I did this until I filled up the entire space. And then once we're done with gluing all the tracks, I'm just going to go in and you want to just remove that plastic bag. Now, it will be stuck to the cap, but just take your time and gently remove all of the plastic. And then once all the plastic's removed, you also want to go in and cut that excess cap from underneath the frontal. Now moving on to customizing and styling, I'm just taking some setting foam and I'm just going to start molding that frontal in the direction that I want it to lay. And so my least favorite thing about these Janet Collection frontals is that they're extremely thick. So I did some tweezing before even making my unit on this frontal, and now I'm doing more tweezing. I also bleached my knots off camera. It didn't really bleach too much, but I did bleach the knots off camera, if you guys are wondering. So yeah. So I'm going for a really blunt bob kind of looks, and the easiest way to do that is with clippers. So I'm just taking my clippers and I'm just going to start going around, trying to keep it as even as possible. And then I'm just going to go in with my shears and just kind of clean up any areas that I couldn't get with the clippers. So I'm doing the ball cap method, and I already did that off camera to save some time. So now I'm putting on my wig, and it's a little big, so I'm going in and cutting some of those corners off so that it will fit a little better. Next, I'm just going to take some skin protectant and I'm going to apply that along my forehead, just around the areas where I'll be gluing the lace down. And I'm going to take the Escher lace glue, and I'm going to start applying that right along where that wig cap is cut. I really like this glue. Well, I like the applicator on this glue. It has like, I'm spilling. It has like a nice little applicator similar to like lip gloss. So it was kind of really easy to apply. Now, y'all know I do not do frontals often, so like bear with me. I think this is the first frontal I did all year long. So yeah, it was a little messy. It's not perfect, but you know, pulling it together. So I'm taking my blow dryer and I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to add a second coat. And here's where things go a little left. So I'm adding my second coat, and I think I added too much glue, y'all. I don't know what I really did. But so yeah, I'm adding the second coat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry it. I think I messed up because I didn't allow it to dry all the way clear first, and before I tried to stick my frontal down. So you guys are gonna see me. You guys kind of see all that whiteness still on my forehead, and I'm about to put this frontal down. I was getting impatient. Don't be like me. So I'm applying the frontal, and yeah, I watched a lot of frontal videos before doing this because I hadn't done a frontal in a minute, and y'all got a lot of new techniques. So I do like this method with leaving the lace on. It made it really easy to kind of stick the frontal into the glue, whereas if you cut the lace first, it's a little harder. So I'm just taking my comb and my blow dryer, and I'm just kind of pressing those edges into the glue just to make sure that they stick. And I'm going in with the cool setting on my blow dryer just to kind of help it dry. So as you guys can see, you kind of can still see like some of that whiteness where I didn't allow the glue to dry completely. And it did kind of make my frontal a little messy in the end, but y'all, I'm going with it. So now I'm going to start cutting off that excess lace that I don't need. The one thing I can say about Janet Collection and these frontals is that they are brown girl friendly. As you guys can see, like the lace is already like a nice brown tinted color, so you don't have to worry about your lace being too ashy if you are a brown girl. I know in the past I've had issues with lace being too ashy, so I do like that their lace is brown girl friendly. So now I'm just doing like my final styling on this wig. I'm going to go in with the hot comb and just kind of flatten that frontal before I go in and with the flat iron, this is kind of getting those roots straight. As you guys can see, you can see like where it was humpy before I hit it with the hot comb. Now I'm going in with my trusty Remington flat iron that was $20 at Target. This flat iron gets so hot, and it gets, whenever I do a straight look, like this flat iron gets it bone straight. So I'm just going in with my comb and my flat iron and just bumping this bob. At this point, y'all, I was kind of over it. I had been working on this wig all night long. Like, I think it's like 12 or 1 in the morning at this point. And so off camera, I tied down my edges, and we're going to pick this back up in the morning. So here we are the next morning. My edges are laid a little better. My wig is flat. I got myself looking somewhat decent. So I'm taking some edge wax and just kind of smoothing that along these edges of this frontal. Again, guys, these frontals are really thick, so I did the best I could with kind of thinning it out and customizing it. And I'm going to take some face powder, and I'm just going to apply that along my part, and I'm also going to go and dust some of that powder along my edges. I decided I wanted to kind of feather this front area a little bit, so I'm going to just take my scissors and, you know, cut me a few little bumps and feathers in the front and flat iron it and kind of curl it a little bit, and that is pretty much the final look. And I love the way that this cut came out. Like, this cut was super natural, kind of like you wrapped your natural hair or your silk press and just kind of bumped it out. And yeah, that is the final look. Thank you all for watching. Again, check out Janet Collection. I love their wig kits. Like, if you make wigs, you definitely need one of these wig kits in your collection. So yeah, definitely check them out. All the details will be listed down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you lovely ladies next time. Bye.